What's up, guys? This is the WoW Guides guy, and today I have a general guide for you for Zul'amen, the 5-man heroic dungeon, available to level 85s. There is an item level requirement for it. I'm not entirely sure what it is. So this guide is just going to show you some basic things you need to know to be able to complete this Zul'amen dungeon. And right here at the beginning, you're going to see how you actually start it, because as you can see to the right, there is a gate closing you off from the instance. So what you have to do is there's a guy behind me who I'll go talk to in a second, and you have to talk to him, and he's going to start a little sequence. So when your whole group's ready, you want to go talk to this guy on the raptor, and once you do that speech option, he will walk forward and be all like, yeah, let's do this. So he's going to walk over onto this gong, and someone in your group needs to right click that gong, and what it'll do is it'll hit the gong like you're hearing now. So you'll know when you've hit it enough when that cogwheel thing goes away and there's no longer the option to hit it anymore, and now the gate will open and your first sort of mobs will come out. So it's just 2 hard mobs and a bunch of trash. Okay, so here what we're at now is a Gauntlet pull. It is basically the first pull after that starting thing. And what it is that ramp is a gauntlet. It's the only gauntlet in the instance, but basically what a gauntlet is you have to keep going. If you do the ramp slowly, they just keep spawning on you, and eventually you'll be overwhelmed and dead. So you can either just pull all the mobs and go right to the top if you have a competent healer and tank. But as you see, there's a lot of mobs here, so it's generally better to sort of do 2, because they're in groups of 2. It's generally better to do a group of 2, and then as you're finishing them off, already be pulling the next group. If you dilly-dally, you're dead. And there are healers in these groups, so make sure to kill those guys first, or else you'll be there a lot longer. And I think you'll see here, yeah, the warriors just spawned to our left and came up and attacked us, so we have to keep moving. Okay, here what you're going to see is the importance of killing the scouts. All through the instance in the trash pulls, there are Amani scouts, and they have very little health, but it's sort of the same as the gauntlet. If they get to a drum, they're going to start hitting it and spawning more mobs. So you'll see here, a scout comes from the right, he starts running for the drum, immediately the warrior charges him, and I start mind spiking him to kill him before he can get to that drum. Because although the scout is easy to kill, the things that he spawns are not, so it's very important to kill scouts. It'll cut down on your time a lot, and if you're going for the speed run to get the bear, you're definitely going to need to kill those scouts. So here's another one, you'll see warrior charges and he's dead before he gets to the drum. And you see here, we'll put the skull on the scout to indicate that he needs to be the first to be killed. Also, some of the pulls are larger, like this pull, so be sure to CC targets. So, as you can see, we started the pull off by CCing this star marked guy, so he's now a frog, he's hexed, and this will help the tank and healer. So this is the last little tip for this dungeon, and basically once you get to this part, it's the only part in the instance, but you'll know when you get to it. You run across the water, and then basically lynx jump out of the bushes, so you don't want to just think that there's nothing there and run through, because these lynx are very powerful and they will kill you if you run forward into them and you're not the tank. So just be mindful of that. It's this whole little strip here where they come out at, and yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.